uko malaika wangu, mtoto nitampenda
Adele obviously is a short film about a child marriage. It's a film about a girl who is forced to become a wife at a very young age.
Adele is a 13-year-old girl from Africa, and she lives with her auntie and uncle. The situation that Adele is in, she's been forced into getting married at a very, very young age to a 35-year-old man, and she's trying to channel those emotions because after a while she found out that she's pregnant, and she has to come to school, pretend to be a teenager with everything happening back home, and her auntie is all about traditions and all that. So she's a pretty emotional person, very sad, and just trying to go through what's happening in her life at this stage.
The idea came from friends that I've seen that this has happened to them, and also research, and of course the culture that I come from. Child marriage is something that it's very practical in our culture, and it's, when we look at it, it's not a big deal. But then again, I had to step out of my culture and look at this and look at this subject.
So Maren was enrolled in her final project development unit, and she came to the lecturer, Stephen Lance, who's also an executive producer on the film, with an idea of telling this story about an Australian child bride. And Stephen really got on board and supported her through 13 weeks of script development. I read a draft of the script and thought, this is a film that needs support, this deserves support, people are going to get on board this. And just at that time, I became aware of the Canon student film grant that was being offered. So we got the film in, we got the script in, and 6 weeks later they came back with a yes, here's $10,000.
I loved the script from the beginning. I thought it was really awesomely written. I thought all the characters were really well fleshed out. In particular, the part of the aunt, I saw so much depth in her. I saw so much strength and vulnerability. I love the script, and I kept praying, like, please let me get this part. I really like this script.
I feel like with Adele, it's been lovely to watch the process, because I feel like we are launching a new director, and that is so exciting to be part of.
The point where I felt like filmmaking was for me is when I did a music video. And I've never done a music video before, and it was amazing. And for me, that was a big push for me. That I felt like, okay, I need to be serious about this. If I want to become a filmmaker, I have to be serious. And that was, for me, that was a point where I was like, okay, filmmaker is for me. Again, Adele, the moment when I started, the first day when we started shooting Adele, I was very nervous because I didn't know what to expect. And because we're like around 30 people on the set, it was crazy. But at the end of the day, I was like, okay, this is for you. Despite the whole craziness going around, like the whole shooting process going on, it mentally drowns you. Despite all of that, when I went back home and I slept, I was like, I would do this a million times.